Right, we're back. It's round 3 at Drift Masters and we are here in Finland at the PowerPark. So yes, the crazy theme park that has a track. Doesn't make sense, probably never will make sense to most people, but a very exciting round. Really nice to come back to Finland. Luckily, weather has improved massively because it's been raining all day, and the forecast for tomorrow for practice and qualifying is also rain, and then Saturday for our top 32 it's apparently going to be dry again, so that might throw up a few question marks maybe. We'll see. They say the weather's changing constantly, so God knows what's going to happen there. But yes, we are back in Finland for round 3. Track is almost finished. As you can see, all the branding is up. The judges were out painting the track, painting all the zones. The start line's ready to rock and roll, and the paddock is finally full of cars. So I'm gonna take a little walk around, see who I can find, see who I can chat to, and get this behind the scenes vlog underway. Right, before I go back in the building, I'm gonna show you this. Hello guys.
Hello.
So these guys are from FPV, as you can see. How you doing?
Hey, fine.
All good?
Yeah. You?
Awesome. Very good. Very good. Come to check out what you guys are up to. How's it going?
Getting ready. All good. You?
Yeah, all good. Good to see you. This is a question I actually haven't asked before. Do you use different drones at different events?
Yeah. We always keep developing, and now with the new regulations, we have to be under 250 grams for the drones. So this is why. What we did last year. Do you remember these big drones?
Big drones.
Fast swap battery and everything.
Yeah.
We shrunk them.
Oh, so there we go. So now we've got these tiny, tiny little drones.
Exactly.
But they still go super fast. Are they easier to fly? No, they're harder.
No. Like at some point when it's too light, the wind will just like make them move. Like if you go downwind, it feels like you go super fast.
Right.
If you go against the wind, you're like, it's
going nowhere.
Yeah, exactly. So no, I would say like it's good for a track like here where it's so small and not fast.
Yeah.
But like with this in Riga,
you can't keep up.
No, maybe the last turn. But otherwise, that's what we do here.
Wow. So there we go. And this is your guys' setup. You can see all the screens, all the monitors, all of the equipment. A lot of equipment.
Yeah, these are the receivers.
So these receive the signal back from the drone, and that sends straight to the truck to what we see on our screens.
Yeah.
And snacks, of course. And you can see the
this is you.
This is and you guys got the onboard as well. Yeah. So these are the onboards.
Yeah.
And the onboards have changed now massively. So the onboards used to be a lot bigger. It used to be a bigger camera, a bigger pack. You guys now use these with everything built into them as well.
And these are the transmitters. These tiny, small ones. This is a transmitter, and that's all. That's a battery.
The antennas.
Oh, I see them out there.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
And
that's the start line camera. This is so. If you've been watching Drift Masters for a while, you've seen this man on our broadcast plenty of times, chasing after the cars, speedy legs running around.
Yeah.
And this is our start line setup.
This is the backpack.
That's it.
So your backpack holds your transmitter or receiver.
It's the same transmitter in the
as in the drone. For the onboard.
Yeah, the same one.
And then you've just got a battery.
Sure.
Clip a battery in, and away you go.
And cable.
And then you're just using a normal gimbal and a normal Sony.
Yeah.
Oh, he's flying now. Oh, so there we go.
Hello.
Well, there we go. Look, straight in the door.
Yeah, no, not with the wind.
That's how light it is. So a lot goes on behind the scenes. So you might just see really cool shots of start line, onboards, drones, but these guys all make it happen. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good to see you. I won't disturb him because you're crashing drone.
Don't even try.
I won't try. Thank you. So yeah, those guys, incredible job. So yeah, we just get to see the views. You guys get to see obviously what all happens on screen, but there's a lot more that goes on behind the scenes. Let's see who is in here. Oh, we've got a few guys in here working. Hello, boys. Hello. What are you working on, Blaine?
Reels.
Reels for Driftmaster Socials.
So you can see the before of it now.
No,
when it looks terrible, and then you can see the after.
But you know
when
the
it
good
looks
thing
still
is,
terrible.
they'll only see it. You'll only see it on social media way before this vlog goes out. So Blaine edits all the vlogs as well. So all of this you see. Unfortunately. Wow. He makes me look good. He makes me look good.
I know better than your stuff.
He does, yeah, he does. He does message me and say it's a really good vlog. So this is what you're working on at the moment. Oh, a nice little transition there.
Staying hydrated.
Tell him, Jordan.
Say yes to water.
We'll come back to Jordan when he's doing some work.
Jordan, what transition?
What shampoo does Jordan use? A Luscious Locks Jordan back there. Let's see what everyone else is getting up to. Oh, we got more guys chilling around doing nothing. Hello.
Hello, vlog. Are you doing the vlog?
Hello, Josh.
Oh my god.
Josh, you look really tired in the GoPro.
I know. If you just look outside the GoPro, I am still tired. It never goes dark here.
It doesn't.
Well, sorry, this season it doesn't go dark.
This season. What are you working on?
Something top secret.
Ooh. Adam, what are you working on?
Recovering.
Recovering from what?
From no sleep.
Oh yeah, he's had no sleep. Jordan's back. Lucas.
Josh, can I borrow your Ronin?
Yeah, it's just over
In Ireland.
Hello. Jacob, how are you?
I'm a little tired, but I'm alright.
You've only just got here.
I did only just get here.
Long flight?
It's 20 hours of travel to get here.
Right, there's no more of that. Bored of hearing any sob stories. It'd be fine for the broadcast. Right, we're out of here. David, we didn't ask you what you're doing. What's the matter, Jordan? You just want to be in the vlog.
I'm just staying fed because a Mars a day
makes you look like Ian Waddington, so don't eat Mars a day. David, what are you working on?
I'm just here for moral support.
Moral support.
Yeah. The kids over there are trying to throw stuff at us.
Yeah, it gets rowdy in the media room, so we'll end it there and we'll see you soon. Do the favour, throw the road in. As you can tell, the Driftmasters media team are super professionals. Right, good morning from qualifying day at Driftmasters round 3. So I didn't manage to end it out yesterday because, as you probably see, we put out a pretty funny reel which involved me kidnapping Laurie Hindon to an extent with his consent, and that took way longer to film than what you guys probably realised.
Hello, Ian.
Look at him driving around in his Supra. Who does he think he is? Anyone could do that. Go from a commentator to a driver. Anybody. Oh man, what I'd do to go for a rip in this. You know what, I can do this. I'm going for a rip in Laurie's car.
Ian, you can't go out at that.
You're right. I think I've got something in the rental.
Perfect. That'll do.
Oh god, this car's fast. Oh god, I'm close to the wall. Oh man, look at this. Oh, I'm so good. Oh yes!
That was an incredible run by Larry. Let's see what he's got to say about it.
Becky, did you see that?
Ian, what are you doing? Get out of the car.
Thank you to Laurie Hindon for letting me actually drive his car. Not full tilt, obviously that was fake, unfortunately. I wish I was that good. But thanks to Laurie, he did actually let me drive the car. Let me borrow his race suit, his helmet, which fitted, believe it or not. And it's been many years since I've worn a race suit, so brought back some good memories, that did, zipping up a race suit again. Right, practice has started today. I'm going to take a walk around the paddock, have a quick look, see what's going on, see what I can see what I can find, and maybe chat to Oliver Randlew after winning round 2, see how he's feeling here in Finland, because last year didn't go the way he wanted it to go. Some practice going on right now. I'm going to head to the spotters area and have a look at what's going on. There's Conor Shanahan. The guys have fenced off part of the grandstand for spotters and drivers. They also get to go up here, so we're giving them as much room as possible. As you can see, Juha Rittinen, James Dean, Jack Shanahan, a lot of the guys up here, including all their spotters, just watching practice before they head out. So some of the cars down there ready to go. I think this is Group B, we've got Group C to go. I found Oliver Randlew.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm really good.
Having a little walk, seeing what's going on.
Yeah. So we're in Group C, so we can watch how is the track, how are the drivers, and prepare.
You feeling confident?
Yeah, like I was talking with my team also that this podium gave me a lot of confidence, and like it's all positive. So I'm feeling like really good.
Good. Well, everyone's up here watching, all the drivers, all the crews. It's going to be a good day.
For sure.
Well,
It's gonna be a good weather also.
Oh yeah, we'll see you soon. Thanks,
Thank you.
Well, the good thing about Finland is everything's really close together. So the track, just the other side of there. As you can see, guys coming back off track. There's cars good and over here, and here is the full paddock. So I'm going to take a look around, see what's going on. You're on road. Wildcards this weekend. I've seen this guy before, Nico Vitala. So, same engine as what Laurie Heinemann runs, I believe, but that one naturally aspirated. It's a ZS pit. Everyone getting fired up, ready to go. Another wild card. You might remember the name, and that's because it is the older brother to Dylan Garvey that did Drift Masters a few years ago. So, David Garvey here this weekend. There's another wild card. You've got the Drift Games crew. Dwayne McKeever is back in a different car. Hello, Dwayne.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
You look exhausted already.
That's because I've done like 6.5 back-to-back here and I'm roasted. It's so warm in here. It's nice outside, but it's really
nice
warm in
outside.
here. So towards the last, I think it's outside clip 4 or 5. I can't remember. It's down the hill. I'm getting a lot of bumps here at the minute, so I'm trying to fix that. The car's jacking on the 90 degrees angle.
Yeah.
So if we can get that fixed, I know I'm on a winner.
The car, S15, 2JZ, borrowed as well. The 180, you just couldn't get it done in time. Yeah.
Customs held parts up, and then I got the point where like we're not going to rush it.
No.
We'll take our time. We'll get it right. We'll get 100%. But at the minute, absolutely loving this. Big torque difference in this RB, but I'm just missing that extra RPM. As in, like, I was coming through the first bend earlier today, and I felt like the gear was too long. And then whenever we were doing the pull down the hill, I felt like the gear was too short.
Yeah.
Where for the RB, I'd done it all in second gear, and it felt like get the gear to do. You could do rig in second gear.
Yeah. A massive thanks to Strong Wheels, I guess, for lending you the car.
Obviously, yes. But guys are strong, and Christopher is a great guy, and big up to him. But he knows himself. He'd be rooting me on. He'd be texting me. He'd be talking to me every 2 minutes. Looking for updates. He's mad about drifting. So yeah, big thanks to guys are strong.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, lovely S15 that Chris from Strong Wheels has kindly lent Dwayne McKeever this weekend. It was a car they purchased as a demo car, and the guys worked tirelessly, I think, for 2 weeks to basically transform the car, turn it into a Drift Masters Pro level car, and get it set up the way Dwayne likes to drive. It is quite aggressive as you drop over from the outside zone 4. You come down, you can see there where the car compresses again. You get quite a little bump steer, so it's affecting the steering. So they're just trying to get that out to make it easier. Kind of Shanahan showing us his scooter skills. Morning, Laurie.
Morning.
How are you?
Not so good.
Not so good?
No, I hurt my back.
Oh,
putting out the trash in the morning.
Oh.
So yeah, hopefully I can sit in the car.
You need a massage.
Yeah, can you help me?
Hey, I can. I hope it's feel a bit better for this afternoon.
Yeah, hopefully it'll go away.
Yeah. You get in the car, you'll forget about it. The adrenaline will kick in,
will fix
and then
it.
that'll be good.
Yeah.
Well, we'll let you go. Thanks, Laurie.
Thank you.
Black Smoke Racing. Who, as you've seen, have brought their demo car, which is absolutely insane. I'll just have a quick ganders around this. Incredible, full carbon fibre, Mark IV Super rear subframe, fully space framed from behind the driver's seat back. Of course, diesel, Mercedes engine under the bonnet, making like 1,000 horsepower. It's such a crazy machine, looks so cool, absolutely slammed. But he's not here alone this weekend, because he's got his teammate. So he's got June and Warner with him this weekend. His teammate, as you can see, a few repairs going on to the car. Josh, come back, Josh! What are you doing? We want to know. Tell us what you're doing.
You want to know?
What are you doing?
So I've rigged up a camera.
But you've got hold on. What? There's a camera in a helmet.
So
what are you doing? Are you making a reel?
For the trickery of the edit and the camera work, I'm going to become the driver. So I'm going to be like this.
Oh.
So the driver's walking through the paddock.
Oh, That's clever.
We'll put the edit in there so it makes sense.
We'll put the edit in. We'll put the edit in. We'll let Josh go and do his thing, and we'll drop the edit in right now.
Let me get a quick shot.
I'm feeling go. Get in.
Right, I'm gonna go and see if I can find anyone doing any work.
Nope, not here.
Hello, Ian. What are you doing?
Rule changes. Getting onto the drivers to confirm our rule voting, so.
Oh yeah, we'll get into that at a later date. You might find out about that at some point, but yeah, constantly changing and adapting at Driftmasters. Blaine is in the zone.
Which is
David, that's what you doing?
doing a bit of mixture of stuff, doing some graphics, doing some ads.
So all the graphics you see on Instagram where they pop up, you know, the podium photo, the 1, 2, 3, that's all done by this clever man right here.
Currently working on.
Oh, you've already fixed the script. If that's who qualifies and that's who wins, it's like wrestling.
Yeah, there's a script.
Keaton's face is. Keaton's like,
Not true. Is sarcasm.
Of course it's sarcasm. You couldn't rig it even if you tried. We've had this conversation before. Could you script it? No, because these guys wouldn't let you script it. The good thing is we've had a snack delivery. What are you working on, Jordan?
I'm just trying to pick out my best shots.
Whoa.
That one. I think I nailed that.
You got that. That's a really good shot.
That's the tie about.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this one.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
That's the floor in the pits.
That's really good.
That's
I like
curve.
the curve. You got the.
There's actually a bit of tyre there.
Nothing's in focus either, which is amazing.
Nothing.
Right, that's enough of that. Let's go and see the track. Right, down on pre-grid. Everyone queuing up, ready to go out for their next practice session, the last one before qualifying. And I've come to see a man, Pontus Hartman, who nearly didn't make it here. Hello, Pontus.
Hi.
You nearly didn't get here. What happened? Tell us the story.
Happened? Yeah, the story is that last week, Friday or Thursday maybe, I got not a call. I actually made the call myself, but I got the information that 2 sponsors almost went bankrupt and they couldn't help us anymore. So we couldn't come, really.
Right, okay.
So we tried our best the weekend over, but we couldn't find a solution because we had literally no money for this event. So this Tuesday I went and did a video and posted it that we won't make it. Because we had given up, it's too close to go. Wednesday morning it was still the same, but around 10 o'clock I think I got a call from Team Ship Tuning in Sweden, and he was like, we cannot have it like this, you have to go. Yeah, but I can't, I don't have any money, to be honest, so just go, send me the invoice and go. So that was the saver of the weekend for us, and yeah, it was a shock because we had just, since I have given up a little bit on it, we hadn't packed or anything, and the team was booked off and everything, so we just threw everything in the bus and went up in north of Sweden to the ferry, made it here with an hour to go before the briefing yesterday.
Oh wow.
And I went, so yeah, I just needed to thank him for it, really. It's an amazing thing to do in such short notice and just pay the whole event.
Oh man.
So we still have the issue for the future, but we're gonna work on it because it was a 20k euro loss in just 3 days from 2 different companies, which came like a shock. So of course we still have a job to do for the future, but for now we're here.
You're here.
Yeah.
You're here and you're killing it.
Yeah.
How are you finding it? How's the track?
It's good. Yeah, feels good, solid. A little bit more aggressive in the initiation, otherwise it feels actually quite solid.
Well, look, have fun, man. We're glad you're here. We're glad you make it. Thank you to your new sponsor for coming in and really.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Making it happen.
Yeah. Thank you, TM.
Thanks, Pontus. There we go. I'd kind of heard the ripples of the story online that we were going to lose Pontus Hartman. Unfortunately, now at this level is very expensive. You know, these guys put in a lot of time, a lot of effort. There's a lot of money that goes in behind the scenes to get these guys here, because it's not only fuel and tyres at the track, it's the travel, it's the ferries, it's accommodation, it's all that sort of stuff. So financially it's very difficult for a lot of these drivers, and without the partners that they have, sometimes it's not viable. So luckily to Pontus Hartman, someone jumped on board with him and really pulled him out and helped him get there. Right, let's check out some more practice. Back down in the paddock, a lot of carnage. Clint Van Oort hit the wall with the rear wheel. They're doing some work on that. Ite Sadet just made contact. Huvivaltio, let's go. Nasser Al Habali, he's having issues. Contact. Garvey's good. There's David Garvey's sound asleep. A lot of drivers are. Apparently, Jack Shanahan was just asleep. Drift games look good. Adam, how are you?
Having the crack.
Having the crack. What's that from? Front?
This was.
Oh, your de-rubbering front tyres.
That was sitting right there.
Oh,
Dave
really?
came back in and said it was the vibration in the front and the rear. We think it might have been literally
just rubber.
Just rubber on the inside.
Yeah.
So peeled us off before qualifying. Got it good to go. Feeling confident. It's nice to see for the first time.
He's feeling good?
Feeling very good.
Dialed some grip in now?
Dialed some grip in. He actually went to push too hard on the second practice session. On the last lap of practice, dialed it back to where he was comfortable. So he's happy.
Good. Just see Connor go back out. He looks like he's flying as well. So.
Yeah, that's the end. The literally came in. He thought it was a vibration as well. Spoke some stuff off his tyres, gave him alignment. He's back out there flying.
Perfect.
Team Drift Games.
Team Drift Games. Bye, Adam. Here we go. Adam O'Connor from Team Drift Games. Team manager now. So he's running that. Orad Nilsson hit the wall earlier. Oh, we've got a bent tyre rod. I see you had a little bit of a problem with the rear. Yeah, it's fixed though. Now you got a problem with the front. Yeah. Hitting drivers? You don't know, it just happens. Never mind, you'll be good. Yeah, everyone's pushing like 110%. We've just been watching practice. I've been watching a little bit of practice, not too much, but everyone is literally pushing to the limit. Kavia looking good. And so is Jakob Kroll. No such issues for those guys. Yves Meyer and the crew. Cherba in for some fresh fuel and fresh tyres. Oh, it looks like Pascolti might have some issues. Kevin.
Morning.
Morning, it's afternoon now. Morning's long gone. We're in the afternoon.
No. I just woke up, so.
Oh, everyone's asleep. You're not asleep.
Of course. No, I'm not now, but I will before the qualification.
Before qualified, how's it going? All good?
Not really. The exhaust gone and it's broken. I mean, one of the support.
Right.
The
Okay.
exhaust. And also we have to change some of the parts on the rear. So the last run in the second practice was a bit hard. I was leading in front of Kuba Przyszlonski.
Yep.
And after the initiation, I was waving to him that slow down because there will be some problem.
Oh no.
And now we are here. So preparing myself and the car for the qualification.
Oh well, look, good luck, dude. Wish you all the best. Hopefully you get it fixed.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. A lot of guys, yeah, like I say, pushing super hard. Not all of it going to plan for some of these guys. Now I did hear, yeah, there he is over there, Espen Road. Now, on-site crane. Building an engine for the car in the paddock right now before qualifying. No? You'll get there though, you'll get it right, yeah? I'll leave it there. Yeah, we'll leave that there. But yeah, we won't get too involved in that because obviously he's got a lot of weight on his shoulders. Now leading the championship, going into round 3.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good.
How's it going?
It's going good.
Car all good?
Yeah, now it's good. We replaced the clutch meantime after the
first training.
Yeah. But now it's good. Now it's brand new again.
Are you feeling confident as always? Of course.
As always, you know it.
Look, have a cool drink. We'll see you soon. Good luck. Always confident. Always confident. Diogo Correa. Oh, he's got trouble as well. Let's have a look what's going on here. This man does not get a break. Turbo is off the car. Hello.
Hello.
More problems?
Yes.
Is that his snap?
Broken. Yeah, the pressure oil. Broken.
Oh man. Oh, oil feed is that?
Yes.
Oil feed snapped. Killed the turbo. But you have a brand new spare ready to go.
Yes.
Well, there we go. Good luck. You've been on the podium here before.
Yes.
Please this weekend. Let's do it. Good luck, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a massive Diogo Correa fan. I think he's such a nice guy. He's always chilled, relaxed. He's always in a good mood. He's just a good guy to be around. Hello, Huvivaltio. How are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
You're not driving. That's sad.
Yeah, it is.
How comes?
We are filming a TV show, so I came here last night like 3 a.m.
Right.
I don't want to drive here without being prepared. So now I'm just watching and crying.
But you're filming a TV show for Finnish TV?
Yeah.
Stunt driving?
No, it's this worst driver in Finland. You know the.
Oh, I've seen that. We do one in the UK.
Yeah.
And yeah. Well, congratulations on that.
I'm not participating.
You're not the worst driver?
No, not yet. I'm the judge.
You're in charge?
Yeah.
Well, look, congratulations. Good to see you again.
Yeah,
and we need to see you back on the grid soon.
Yeah, hopefully, maybe in Poland.
Oh, that'd be good. Poland, Huvivaltio will be back. Kuba Bashkonsky looking good. Hello, Kuba.
Hello, guys.
How are you?
I'm good.
You looking good this weekend?
Yes.
Your line driving is always amazing, but here it seems to be perfect.
It has to be perfect on the quali, you know, but the training is training, but I will try, of course.
Yes.
The level is really high and you have to be perfect.
Of course, yeah.
And this is the qualifications.
Yeah, exactly. Your team did an amazing job in Spain to get you back out. They worked overnight to make sure the car was ready. But we forget about Spain because we're here in Finland. You're looking good. I think it's going to be a good weekend for you.
I will try. Let's keep fingers crossed and we'll do the best and let's see. It's the fight. It's a nice fight.
It's a good fight.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jacob.
Thanks a lot,
Thank
guys.
you so much. See if we can catch up with Mr. Puertalaxo.
Hi there.
How are you?
Hi, thanks.
Good. Here he is. I haven't spoken to you for a long time. How are you?
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Good.
How are you finding the track? Good?
Good. Very technical.
Feeling confident for qualifying? Feeling strong?
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
But we'll let you go. Rest.
Yeah.
Take care. We'll see you soon. Thank you. I think that is practice done. I think that is us done. There's Jaakko Ula. How are you?
Yeah.
How is it? The track good?
Yes, everything is good and track is very fine and I like it very much.
Are you going to keep the back end on the car or are you going to take it off on the wall? Maybe. You made your debut at Drift Masters here 2 years ago.
Yes.
And now full-time driver. How does that feel?
That feels very good and I try my best in the track and maybe big score, maybe not, I don't know.
Who knows?
But
full aggression, full throttle, go for it.
Yes.
Thanks, Jaakko. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good day.
Plenty of carbon Kevlar fired around the place this weekend, that's for sure. I'm going to wrap that up here. Next time you'll see me is after qualifying, so we'll chuck in some B-roll, some highlights. I'll see you there. Our third qualifying highlight moment has to be Diogo Crea's only scoring qualifying run. With 93 points, he got it done on that first run, but blew the engine across the line. The team now have to work tirelessly through the night to get that car repaired for top 32 tomorrow. Let's take a look at that run. Massively right now as Correa fires in. A man who stood on the first step of the podium 2 years ago. He said to me earlier in the paddock, I want to be back on that podium. I love Finland, I love this circuit. As now Correa, look at this, he's rushing through the track. He wants to get a dry run. Correa does a sterling job so far as he comes down the hill. Look at this, he's clinic once again. These guys have got dialed. This is almost too easy for these drivers right now. On the wall across the line. Now jackets are going on and Correa shakes his head in. No, this can't be. Our second qualifying highlight moment has to be Dwayne McKeever's 98-point qualifying run. Not only was he in a borrowed car, but to go from misery in Spain to elation in Finland, it was one for the history books. Let's take a look. Down in the order due to the problems at round one, but no issues so far in this borrowed S15 as he fires it in. Up into the outside zone goes McKeever. He knows there's more to be had out there. And look at that, it's absolutely textbook from McKeever so far. Comes through the centre of the circuit, avoids that no-go zone, deep onto the wall again, just tickles the tail light out the back end of the 15 as he now puts foot to floor, he flicks it across the circuit, a little jab of the handbrake, back on throttle he goes, and McKeever is on full. Our final qualifying highlight moment has to be the fact that we had 25 drivers score 90 or above in qualifying. It has to be the most amount of drivers ever to score that high on this track. Let's take a look at a couple of those runs. take a sit down because that is day 2 done. What a day it was. 25 drivers with 90 plus scores and the cut-off in top 32 and 85.5. We've seen some big runs before like that. I think it was Germany, maybe somewhere. You'll remind me. Crazy day. Insane. I'm still sat on the grandstands from the qualifying highlights we just filmed. You would have just seen that because it was there. I'm gonna have to wrap this up pretty quick because they're still filming some stuff on track with Red Bull. Tomorrow is going to be absolutely crazy, but I think it's going to be special. I think it's going to be a very, very special event with that many drivers driving that well. I think the battle's going to be electric. Let's see what happens tomorrow. I'll catch you tomorrow when I'm feeling a lot fresher. See you soon. Welcome to day 3 of Drift Masters, round 3, 2025. As you can see, the rain has come. Practice has not long kicked off. And chat to some of the drivers to see how the track is because now that is completely changed. Morning, Dwayne.
Hello.
How's the track?
Compared to last year, a lot better. I think,
really?
Yeah, well, I think last year was a lot trickier.
Yeah.
And more sketchier. And I've done 2 laps there now. And I think it's great. I actually thought it was going to be a lot worse. So far, so good.
How are you? Good. Track is okay?
Like always, literally.
The battles will be tight?
I think it's really tight.
Yeah.
And we got right back to all the day.
Yeah.
I think we found good setup for the car. Just hear it.
Good to hear it, man. Thanks, Benedict. Good luck, man.
What's up, man?
How are you?
All good, all good. The weather could be better.
I know.
Except for that, it's okay. But it feels that we are struggling less than last year when it comes to driving in wet.
Yeah, everybody said that the track's feeling a little bit more grippy than it was last year. Yeah, so
definitely. And there are no such grip changes in the first corner like it used to be.
Yes.
Because last year I remember that when we were around halfway through the second outer zone,
it changed.
Yeah, it suddenly changed and we lost grip like totally.
Yeah.
And right now it's manageable.
Good. Well, good to hear it. Well done yesterday.
Thank you very much.
Good luck today.
Thank you.
Cheers, man. The grip on the track way better than it was last year. Try and quickly catch James Dean. That was pretty impressive yesterday, mate.
Yeah, very, very happy with it. You know, 2 P1s and qualifying in the first 2 events with the new car. Can't complain.
You can't complain of that. Qualifying showdown gave us a bit of a look of what the track's like for twinning. Mistake from you, which is...
It's the same again, right? So
I'm not putting you down.
No, the problem with it is the fact that you go from qualifying and then you're going into tandem. And I was going against Nakamura and he was one of the fastest cars in qualifying. So when we put a bit more grip in, I was going quite a bit faster through this intersection.
Yeah.
And I braked at the same point, but I was going way faster.
Yeah, there was no slowing it.
I needed to brake earlier.
Yeah.
So they're the chances you take.
Yeah,
you know?
of course.
And that's the one downfall with qualifying showdown is that you don't get to practice your setup for tandem.
Yeah.
So you know, that's why there's often crashes. Of course, you're going to push the limits. And I'd rather push too hard than too little. So I'm happy with that.
No, it's good. Today should be good. Everyone's saying that there's quite a little bit of grip out there compared to last year in the rain.
Yeah, it's definitely more consistent than last year, but it's still it's tricky.
Yeah.
And it's okay right now when the track is full wet. It's consistent. But like for top 32, if it starts to get patchy, it's a nightmare. So I personally hope that it stays wet for top 32 and dries for the rest of the event. But
okay. Well, look,
let's see.
We'll let you go.
Yeah.
Good luck, James.
Thanks,
man. Thank you. It's going to be tricky if it gets patchy, which is not what they want. They'd rather full wet or full dry, obviously. Let's see how it goes. Look, I'll go into the paddock, catch up with some of the drivers, see if there's anyone who's having any problems. See you there. I'm going to try and catch a word with this man because he scored a really good score in qualifying yesterday but wasn't happy. Let's see if we can quickly get a word with him. Connor, what's up? Yesterday you got a really good score in qualifying, but you was visibly upset with it. You slapped the gloves on the car, you walked away. Tell us, I want to know what was going on. What was you thinking?
I thought it was a good enough qualifying run to be top 4, being honest.
Okay.
I think when you compare it to other runs, it's pretty obvious in my opinion, but yeah, just can't figure out what way they're judging right now, but it is what it is. It's a little bit frustrating, especially when we're fighting for small there's a chance that we have to knock one of each other out in the top 16, which sucks. So
yeah,
it's the worst part about drifting. But I gotta play my own game today, get the hang of the game.
Look, you got Conor Falvey top 32.
Yeah, Conor's
good young lad. It's going to be a good battle.
Conor's going to be a big battle. Conor's hungry. I know what it's like to be that age. So I feel like when you're battling somebody that age, you can't even go off what they're driving like.
No.
Because they can pull stuff out of the bag. He's a sim guy. You can get away with stuff where you're like, holy shit. So we got to be like as prepared as we can for that. But either way, if Conor deserves to beat me, I'll be happy either way. He's a great kid. They're putting in a lot of work. So I hope we have a good battle and let the best guy win.
Thanks, Conor. Have good fun, man. Take it easy. All right, Nielsen.
Hey, man.
You left us all waiting for the end.
Yeah, that was a bit of a stressful day yesterday, and my team worked really hard to get the car running. The whole wheel bearing in the right front actually just teared apart during the run. I felt that something was weird during the warm-up, but I thought we need to do the run. And then coming into the final corner, the whole wheel bearing just locked, and we were picking balls from the bearing on the track.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so the whole wheel was just going like this.
Falling off.
And we even struggled to get it on the tow car. So, but while we were going on the tow car, my brother pressed in a new bearing. We got it together. I got to run it, and it was so much fun. We're in the game, so I'm gonna enjoy it today.
Right, thanks, Ryan. We're gonna let you go for practice and see you soon. Thanks, buddy. Absolutely hammering down outside, so a lot of people come in to the hole to shelter. So we've got the RC drifting going on. There's a Jacob Gettins. Hello, Jacob.
Hello, Ian.
Commentary, ready to go?
I'm ready.
You got your Red Bull, are you energized?
I'm ready to go,
Have
man.
you eaten?
I know, they need to make a teal version, I'll be set.
Oh,
alright?
Yeah.
You think? Maybe. I'll try.
Give it a go. See you in a bit. The Injector this weekend put money into the prize fund. Hello, guys. How are you? 18,000 euros for first place, so big deal. We've got Valino here. Hello, guys.
Hi, mate.
That's right. How are you doing?
All good. How's it going?
How is it?
Sketchy, very sketchy.
Yeah.
You've seen the weather outside.
Yeah,
it's not the best of the conditions that we can have. And I have a tough battle. So.
Yeah. Who's your first battle?
James Dean.
Oh God, yeah, 32 play. Yeah, of course.
And almost every time I battled him in the past, something happened. Either we caught on fire or.
But there won't be no fires because it's gonna be too wet. But still.
I think it can happen.
It can still happen.
It can still happen. Well, I know it's gonna be a very loud run though.
It's gonna be a loud battle. Yeah, two V8s.
I'm no longer the most annoying car out there.
Well, look, we'll let you go. Good luck. Not long to go now.
Thank
and we'll see you soon.
See you.
I'm going to come over to the Driftmasters shop where you can get all of your merchandise. All Driftmasters merch. See us in it. Can't get them with the crew, unfortunately, because they are only for the crew. But Oliver Randaloo has his own stand, doing autographs and everything. Hello guys, how's it going?
Good.
All good?
Yes, almost sold out.
Almost sold out? Oh. Hello, are you good?
Yes, of course.
I'd see a little bit of practice. Everyone's saying sketchy.
It is really sketchy.
But there's more grip. A lot of people are saying there's more grip than last year.
Yeah, because they cleaned the rubber.
The rubber off?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first corner is a bit better, but once going out from the outer zone 2, then it's like really slippery. So there's a couple of places that you have to be aware of. Other than that, it's better than last time.
Well, look, good luck.
Yes.
We'll see you soon. Have fun. Right, get out of here. So look, Ville Kalkinen, look at this for a shop. Oh, Worthhouse guys as well. So you can come and grab Simon Peter Vinchek's, Wycheck's merchandise. Hello. This is an incredible merch stand. Check this out. All Ville Kalkinen's merchandise. Hey guys.
Hi.
BC Racing coilovers, Laurie Heinen's trade stand, Mika Keski Korpi, Chaser Drift Team, Jarkko Euler. Hey guys. So everyone selling merchandise. And of course, Team Black Smoke, who have some incredible stuff. Look at these. Lots going on and really good. This hall provides us with a briefing room, the media briefing, gives us a space to Give all the drivers their own little trade stands. Plenty going on. Right, I'm going to wrap that up there. And in 15 minutes time, the show goes live for Top 32. So I'm going to head up to the commentary booth, kick off this show with Becky and Jacob. We will see you in the break between Top 32 and Top 16. See you there. Well, there we go. Top 32 is pretty mad. Not as crazy as I thought. I thought there was going to be a lot of accidents, a lot of spills, a lot of frills. But it's absolutely hammering down. As you can see, the rain falling on the cameras. So this is me and Jacob's setup. Jacob sits here, I sit here. So this is Jacob's tablet. So off of there he has database that he uses for a lot of info on the drivers, historic info, and the Wally system is on there as well that he uses. So we kind of both have a look at it. He uses it more than me. I'm predominantly trying to lead the show, talking to the producers, so I'm talking to Max, Kian in the truck as well. I have Becky and the audio controller. So I'm talking to them quite a lot, so I don't always get time to look at the Wally system, as well as being talked to by the producer of what's coming up next, what interviews come in, are we going to the judges, take a look at this replay, look at this. So I've always got more kind of going on that side. So it kind of gives Jacob a bit of time to look through the Wally info, and when I'm calling a run, Jacob's looking at the info as well, so when he does the analysis of the run, he can go and use that. So works very, very well. That is our scoring tablet, so that will tell me who's won the battle before you see it. So kind of ruins me seeing it on screen. A lot of times I don't look at it when it's going to be like a final or a big battle, a championship battle. I don't look at it. I kind of blank it, keep my eyes focused on my monitor, which is the program monitor, which is what you guys see as it happens. I don't want to ruin it. I want it to be a genuine response. You see it, I see it, and I get excited about it. So yeah, snacks. Always got snacks. Always got a Red Bull and chocolate. Chris is controlling replays. So you do. This is your monitor, right?
Yes. So we've got all the camera views, and if we press insert, we can actually go through every camera we've got. So that would be the drone. We've got the various views around the circuit. So if we need any different camera throughout the whole event, I can put it up for the judges.
So there we go. And the judges use that. They'll ask Chris to put that on a different monitor. That monitor there. And then this is the program monitor.
Yep.
These are the judges' tablets. So this is where they put their scoring. So this will be tyre, cancel, win, lose. This young man does all of our scoring input into his system, into raw motion. That then goes to the truck, and then that's what you see on screen. So all the graphics you see on screen, nearly kicked over someone's chair. That's all what goes on there. But we have a really, really good view up here in Finland in this commentary booth. We're as high as up as we can be. The judges don't always look out of the windows. Obviously they use the monitors because now we've got so many different camera angles, drones, whatnot. They use that more than looking out of the window like they probably would have done earlier on in their careers. But as you can see, we're back to a full wet course again in Finland, so this is going to change the game again. Right, I'm going to leave it there and we'll catch up then. Wow, that was good. You got to admit that was pretty goddamn good. Wet drifting sometimes isn't the best, and no one likes to see an event that could potentially be amazing ruined by rain, but you can't just count it sometimes. It just happens, and we travel all around Europe and we can't control the weather, unfortunately. But what an incredible event, what a way, and to see the emotions pour out of Conor Shanahan there in that interview with Becky right at the end of the show was just, you know, it's good to see. From not being on the podium since last year in Riga to being on the podium here is great. And here we go, the podium celebrations going on down there. As you can see, I've just wrapped up all my paperwork and snacks. Jacob's disappeared. He's gone down to do the shouting on the podium. You can see him, look, right there he is. I just finished off the show for Red Bull and ended it. I'm going to finish this right here. Not the complete finish, but we're going to send this now to our podium reactions that we're going to film in a few moments' time. So take a watch of that. Laurie Heinen, third step on the podium in your home event, back on the podium again in Finland. It must feel amazing.
It feels amazing, yeah. We gladly take it. It's not the win. Of course, I wouldn't like to win, but being on the podium in front of this audience feels so good.
And a load more points bags. You're now way up in the championship. The championship fight is definitely on. I think it's going to be you and Conor head to head the whole year. That's going to be a good fight, right?
That feels so good to be back on the championship contender place. Like for us, it's like, is it our third or fourth season? Like we are just rookies. I see us as rookies.
Still see yourself as a rookie.
So yeah, to climb up here again feels so good.
Look, man, it's been an amazing weekend. These guys have been cheering you the whole weekend on. It's good to see you back in it. Thanks for letting me borrow your car. We'll see you in Mondello Park.
See ya.
Torane Kavia, you are back, baby.
I'm back.
You took a break from Drift Masters, and you told me in that break, you know, privately, that you didn't feel like you deserved to be here. Today proved to everyone there's no doubters.
Yeah.
You are back and you are on form.
Yeah. I think we've been on a roll since Hungary last year, and I felt good in Poland. We had a technical. Felt good in Spain. Did a good qualifying and went out on technicalities, but this weekend back on it, I didn't really feel comfortable in chase position all weekend on these conditions. It was so hard, and we're all running different tire brands and so on. My tires are good at some point and worse at other points, so it's difficult, but I definitely got my lead runs dialed, and I think that is what got me to the final today. And in the final I was at 300 horsepower, 8 psi in tire pressure, and it was hard driving that car around there.
It looked hard, and we see the video at the end, you pulling the boostos saying I had nothing left to give. The car was giving up, everything was giving up, but you put on that drive that we love to see. Torane Kavia, aggressive, that clinical line driving. It's good to see you back, and you're now in that championship fight as well. You're inside that top 10. The game is on.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I'm super happy getting here earlier than last year, because last year was on the point of the end of the season, so this year we can hopefully be here and hopefully get some good results going through. But drifting has gotten hard, you know. Before top 32, top 16 were easier. Now it's a final battle in top 32 and top 16, so getting to a final in these conditions, Drift Masters in Finland, I'm over the moon. Over the moon.
The Nordics are doing it this weekend. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Conor Shanahan, first time since Riga last year, that we knew what it felt for you, because we see the emotions pour out of you when you got out of the car and you were talking to Becky. Man, it's been a long time coming. You're back in that fight. You're leading the championship.
Yeah, it feels very, very special. I honestly think the emotions were just relief. Been a long couple of months for me. Long months building programs in USA and trying to organise that everything is possible, but those things wouldn't be possible without the amazing people I have around me. Every step of my corner is people who are supporting me, pointing me in the right direction, and this sport is hard. You know, these days are hard. You wake up and ask yourself, geez, am I losing it? You know, what's going on here? But a day like today is just the concentration is at 100%. Those lead runs, I'm like, I come across the finish line and it's just like I can feel the energy at the top of my fingers. You know, there's no other feeling like that, and I think it's very hard to explain to somebody when you're in that mindset. It's just like, game on, throw whatever you want at me, I don't care, I'll take it down. And I feel like today was one of those days, you know, and it could have went either way. They're close battles, but we really realized early on that we have to
capital on the lead run and make sure that it's as clean as can be.
Well, look, it was as clean as could be. It was a flawless victory. It was a flawless drive all day, even though you was upset yesterday in qualifying with that run. That means nothing right now to what you've just experienced. Look, you continue the momentum. Next round is in Mondello Park, your home track. You know that like the back of your hand. It's time to keep that momentum rolling, right?
Yeah, I probably think Mondello is probably the hardest track on the calendar for me, even though it's the home race. It's always the one what I struggle with. I think I've lost there the last 4 years with understeer through the first corner in the top 8. But you know, Mondello is a track where you have to have patience also. But high chance that we see conditions like we've seen today. And I really kind of was struggling actually with rain driving over the last couple of weeks. Just haven't been driving, and went back home last week with Amanda and drove the shit out of it, absolutely wrecked it. And I just feel like it brings the patience back, brings the consistency back, and you know, understanding when the car is going to over rotate. So a rainy Mondello, I will be happy to try keep the lead in the championship for sure.
Well, there we go. Well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I appreciate you.
Well, there we go. I would go outside. I'm going to go outside. I've just cleaned my glasses. That's Finland. Over and out. Round 3 done at Drift Masters 2025. The track clear up has begun. Everything's starting to get packed down. The after party is in full effect. Over in the hall where I showed you the RC drifting, where you see all those trade stands, that is in full effect right now. Everyone's left. We're just wrapping up the last bits of media for you guys to see, and I'm going to finish it right here in the rain in Finland, just how it started this morning. Thank you once again for tuning in and watching behind the scenes with me, Ian Waddington at Drift Masters. We'll see you at Mondello Park in Ireland, hopefully without the rain and some sunshine. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.